Hello, yeah, welcome to another day. So we're trading right now, and we're going to be focusing on EuroUSD and US30. Just give me a moment while I send some invites. I'll be with you shortly. Yes, I'm just trying to get myself together, get myself organized as we focus on trading. So Euro USD has moved already. Excuse me. It has moved already. And I'm trying to see how I can position to take advantage. Yes, sorry, my chat is a little bit it's full of lines and so many things. But do not worry. So I am I'm watching the movement closely. So I'm trying to possibly enter a trade on Euro USD. I need to turn this off. I expect Euro USD to continue to the upside, but I don't know if there's going to be a retracement because we did not start at the preferred entry place. So we need to be careful. This is my assumption for Euro USD. Yeah, kindly bear with me. I'm just trying to get some things sorted quickly. So I'm still anticipating an upward movement for Euro USD. I'm trying to possibly enter with the moving average. Yes, I might enter with the moving average, most probably. I'm looking for some signatures in price to allow me to determine my entry. Well, I have to be very careful. I'm just cautious of a retracement based on the movement of the 1 hour. Well, let's see how it goes. I may take the risk, enter small, and if I lose that, there will be no problem. I'll wait for a proper entry because the entry has actually left me behind originally. Well, let's see how it goes. I'll do an explanation of what I'm looking at or what I saw earlier shortly. I've narrowed down my trading to two pairs in particular. And I'll be talking about that, why I did that. I was actively trading four before, but I had to narrow it down to two. Yes, I'm watching the signature and price to determine my entry. Like I said, I will most probably take a risk entering shortly. Yes, I'm just about to enter. Yes. The trade seems to wants to leave me behind. Risk. I would risk only 45. I've entered the trade. I'm risking little on a 15,000 challenge account. I will share my screen shortly. Let's see this. Let me see if I can share my screen. Just a minute. I'm trying to see if I can share my entry. Okay, I seem to be having trouble sharing my other screen. Okay, well, I will try to see if I can share it later. I've entered the trade already, and I think I'll be adding a position. I'll most likely have to pyramid on this. So I'm actively looking at the support and resistance area here. I'm looking at the support and resistance area here. So once price crosses this place, I will add another position. So my first position is for a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. As you can see with this, that's my first position. But I'm looking at the possibility of pyramiding or scaling in, because this is my complete target. Unfortunately, I was not around when this happened. I traded in the morning, but I just stepped out just before we left this area. Let me switch to the 1 hour time frame so you can see what is going on. So on the 1 hour time frame, we had a kind of I'll need to. There's a lot going on my charts. Annotations which are done earlier. So I'll try to see if I can clear some just to make it a little bit okay, so price broke out. If you can see this properly, price broke out of this area. This that is this kind of symmetrical triangle. It's not the perfect symmetrical triangle, but it looks like a symmetrical triangle. So price broke out of it. This is my target, my overall target, and price seems to be playing in that direction. So I'm just following the trend, and I expect to take profit around this area. But I still expect price to actually go like this entirely. It's just that it may not be today. So I'm just trading in the short term right now. So right now, I am okay. I'm switching back to the 5 minutes. Oh yeah. So I might add another position. I need to be fast about this. Yeah. Might add another position. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the market. What was the lot size I used before? 0.3, 0.15. So I'm going with 0.15. So I've added another position. I'm going to watch this. I didn't put a stop loss on this, but I'm going to watch it visually and ensure that it does not go below the original stop loss. So for the first position, I risked $45. The second position, I risked $22.5. Well, that's the lot size I use. So I just entered another position. Price could retrace. If it retraces, I will enter again. I'm going to pyramid this a lot till we get to, because we don't have, excuse me, we don't have much to go anymore based on the short-term target. So I'm just going to pyramid till we get to the final destination. So this white line represents the original entry if I was here when this trade took off. Then this place is the first take profit one for anybody who wanted to take profit. That's just for a 1:1 risk to reward ratio. And this should be a 1.5 risk to reward ratio. And I think my 1:2 risk to reward ratio should be somewhere up. Let me see quickly. Yes. Oh, okay. This is my 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So I'll just mark this out quickly. It's my 1.5 risk to reward ratio. I'm still conscious of another kind of trading, which some people who may have seen my videos for one of my payouts, that's the style we used in trading dots. That's on the 15-minute time frame. So I'll switch to the 15-minute time frame to see what's going on. Okay, no, that will not work. The range is very low. That's trading internal range liquidity, which is from here to this place. Oh, my stuff is not working properly. Okay. Trading from this, the range is low. No, I don't have enough range. That will not work. So we're in a trend. It's obvious. So I just need to continue tracking my trade. So I expect price to get somewhere here shortly. It could retrace and continue, and it could just blow off. Yeah, just as I said, price is going. So this will be the final take profit area. I may take something off here. I just don't know why I'm not able to share my screen where I entered. Okay. I'm still trying to see if I can share the screen of my funding challenge account. Okay, apparently, I don't think I can. It's not giving me the option. Or maybe at the end of the program, I will show the screen. So price is going exactly the way I've said it will. You see, we've gotten there. We've gotten there. Okay, price is still. Yeah, price has got into the original. I think I'll take the first position out. Let me see. I may just. Oh, price is ballooning. Okay. Price seems to want to continue. We have a lot of momentum. Price is going up. Price may want to get there to this area. But I won't be greedy. I've taken out a position already. It's about risk management and trade management. Just take a little profit. So I'll hold my final position to this area. It's just a quick scalp. I didn't get the best of positions. I wish I was here earlier. Best of entries, I mean. If I was here earlier, certainly I would have started from this place. But this is where I entered today. Just now, as we are talking. So I think I'm thinking to shift my position to break even. Should I? No, I will hold it. Okay, I will reduce my stop loss. I'm so sorry. It's unfortunate I'm not able to show my screen where I'm trading, but no problems. I'll shrink my stop loss to make it tighter. $1.15993. Okay, I've reduced my stop loss. So initially I risked £45 on the original position, but now I've shrinked it to £37.2, dollars rather. So trading is about risk management and trade management. You just have to keep. That's the only way you can be profitable. It's not necessarily about strategy. You have to be concerned about capital protection, risk management, trade management. So this yellow line here actually denotes something. Is the 5 minutes. These are 5 minutes levels. These two yellow lines, these are 5 minutes levels from the left. Because when you're trading, you have to look from the left. So I expect a price will actually get here. Take this out. That's buy side liquidity. It may retrace a bit, come back to this area. If it comes back here, I will buy again. If it comes back here, I will buy again and take it here at least. But price may eventually come this way actually and take out this as well. But to be conservative, this is our take profit. And like I said, I expect price to go all the way higher. I expect price to go all the way higher, but we don't want to be too greedy. We just take what the market gives us. Okay, so I'm also managing the trade with my moving average. This is my 30 moving average and my 15 moving average. These ones signify very strong trends. The 50 is like a protective one. So I just want to see price consistently above this and above this. Even if it drops down, I won't really want to see price break below the 50. However, I don't just use the moving averages. I trade effectively without them. I'm also looking at market structure. Higher highs, higher lows, So sometimes I could even ignore the moving average and just watch market structure. This on the 5 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, I have 3 down close candles. So price could come back, retest this area. It could even come as low as here and continue higher. It's possible. It could even come down just a bit here and then blast off. Yeah, this on the 15 minutes. Let's see what's happening on the 30 minutes. Yeah, it's one down close candle we have. So this is a bullish order block. And on the 1 hour, yeah, we also have another block there. So let's see. We want price to continue. So price has just finished. I need to see the 4 hour because every 4 hours, yeah. So you can see we have a head and shoulder pattern on the 4 hour pattern, on the 4 hour time frame. So price, we would want to see price go this way, but it may not just go straight. It's going to be going like this. It may be going like this, till we get there. And we could also go like this if there's a lot of momentum. But certainly we expect something like this, to get there. So I will show you. I marked this out. What's this? We want break offs. I need to clean this out. Sorry, my chat is a bit yeah. There's no news today. Okay. Oh, I just noticed something. Sorry. Let me go back to the 1 hour. We could also see a reversal from where price is. Let me see. Okay, price is going to interact with the 1 hour time frame. So let me show you here. This is like a supply zone, this area. So price could get here and react. It could also get here and react. That's why I have denoted it this way. So we are almost getting here. I want to see price get to this green place or the blue line, which I've marked. But ideally, I would like to see price get here as well. So I need to be careful when we get there. Anyway, it's around that area my take profit is, so I might take something out. Okay, so I'll go back again quickly to the 4 hour. I will set an alarm to let me know when price reaches here, so that I'm not caught off guard. Set the first alarm or alert, and I'll set the second alert here. I'll take that little profit and leave. Yes, so I have my alert set now. Let me see my target. Still in line. Yes. Okay, I'll move this a bit this way just to make my chart a bit clearer. And then, okay, yeah, so this is the 4 hour time frame. Like I said, if I clear everything, you can see we want price to go up this way based on the formation. But there's nothing guaranteed in Forex. It may also not go that way, the way we expect, but everything is looking good. Everything is looking good to continue. So we'll be biased this way to continue upwards, longs. This an inverse head and shoulder. That is why I denoted it this way with the brush, inverse head and shoulder pattern. So we were at the neck level. We just broke out of the neck level. There was a very strong support and resistance at the neck level. So we could come back, retest this resistance area and continue higher. That's very possible. And yeah, so sorry. Yes, I'll remove this just because my chart is full of too many. I need to remove. These were the old annotations I did earlier in the morning. Once I traded the London session. I'll remove this as well. So I'll remove all these. It's always good for your charts to be clean so you can see properly. And then this, I'm going to make it smaller. Well, I remove this. Also make this smaller as well. I'll remove the longer one. Then the entry points. Make it smaller too. And this is the stop loss area. So I just color my lines differently just so I can know what is going on. You can always choose the way you want to see your charts. Okay, at least the chart looks a bit cleaner now, just a bit. So yeah, this area, I'll make it this way. Okay, so price is still going the way we expected it to go, with strong momentum to the upside, as you can see. So price is going higher. I would have wanted price to get exactly to this point, but I have to be very careful in this zone. I need to be careful in this zone, this area. Okay, so let me bring back my moving averages. The 15 and the 30. So price is going as we expected. Like I said, if price comes down, retest this area, I'll buy again till we get here. I want to see price get to at least a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. And that's being very conservative. And then I exit. So if we get here, so we've gotten above the second, this yellow line denotes the second 5-minute buy side liquidity. We've taken it out just as I expected. So we could see a retracement after that. It's very possible. Yeah, that's my first alert. Price can retrace any moment now. So I'm going to take half of my position out. I'll take out half of my position. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot see my trade locker where I'm trading as I'm taking out half of my position. So I'll close. So I have 0.3 lots. I'm taking 0.15. I'm taking half of it out. Or maybe I should wait actually till price gets here. Okay, got a little bit of momentum. I'll take half out now. We're almost at the total break even anyway. I've closed that half, so I'll leave the remaining one to get here and I close. Have my alarm ringing. Yeah. So those were the alerts I set before, just in case I was not concentrating. It would let me know that we've gotten there. So now I will set my total trade to break even, just to be on the safe side. Or no, what I'm gonna do, should I use weak algorithm? Okay, let's see. I think I'll set the trade to break even. I think I'll get out of this trade actually. I'm out. I decided to go out, even though I know trade may still go higher, but I decided to take my profit and leave. So let's see how the trade goes. And then, yeah. So that's about it for EuroUSD. It's so unfortunate that I didn't join this trade in time, but it's all good. So this trade has the potential to still continue to the upside, like I said. Soon I'll be switching to indices. So we'll be teaching people how to trade very soon. We've been reorganizing, and we are still reorganizing. We intended to start in August, but we did not. We eventually didn't start in August. We'll be starting and then we also thought of starting in September, but we realized that the scale of what we need to do is a bit bigger. So we'll be starting hopefully sometime in December or January next year. Please just continue to watch out, and you can always reach me personally as well. Okay, price seems to want to get to the final take profit. And like I said, it could continue way upward. Okay, so price is going. This is where I intended to take profit for 1:2. But why I'm not bothered is I pyramided, I put in a position here and came out here. So I've already achieved my, I think about 1:2 here already. That's why I came out in this area eventually. Let's see what's happening on the 1 minute. So there are two ways I pyramid on the 1 minute. I could pyramid with all the blocks and fair value gaps. I pyramid with support and resistance. For instance, I would have entered on the 1 minute when price broke this area. That's support and resistance. I look again. This is a very good resistance area. So I should have entered. I should have entered somewhere here. I also enter with the moving average. So I would have entered my third position here if I was pyramiding with the 1 minute. Well, I didn't want to pyramid with the 1 minute today. And you can see it's a very strong trend. You see how price is respecting these moving averages as well. That is the way I pyramid. So this is this is the kind of trend we like to see when we are scaling in. So also I'm looking at other blocks. This is another block. I don't want to see price break this on the 1 minute when I'm pyramiding. I don't want to see price break this. I want to see a reaction here upwards. If it comes downwards, even if it comes downward, I don't want to see it break this red candle. So it could come down here, react at this resistance area and continue upward. If it breaks down and then finally breaks this my protective moving average, I'm out. That's when you're trading with a very strong trend though. Then there's a way I exit. Yeah, probably I should have pyramided with the 1 minute. I was a bit disorganized because the trade had left me. So I didn't want to take too much risk because I did not have time to do a very good analysis. I did my analysis in the morning, but I left just before the trade moved. If I had known the trade was going to move, I wouldn't have left. The trade. Ironically, just shortly after I left, the trade moved. So I would have held it from the morning. I would have entered at this white line area and continued trading upwards. But I came this afternoon, saw what was going on. The trade had left me, and I entered on the 5 minutes. So I'll be going quickly now to indices because this is 9:30 US time is the open for indices. So let's see what's happening with US 30. I'm going to switch tabs shortly, so you can join me and we can see what's happening on US30. Okay. All right. So I'm switching tab now. So US30. Yeah. So this is US30, and we also had a symmetrical triangle kind of pattern, which has not been totally fulfilled. But we don't depend on these patterns. They can also fail a lot. So, and this is not a perfect symmetrical triangle, by the way. This is a very awkward one. So I don't really believe this too much. I'll remove it, or just leave this target. So we also have something a bit similar. Well, here we have to be. Yeah. So let me see again. We'll start from the monthly time frame quickly. Let's see what's going on. So on the monthly time frame, we have 5 minutes first to the US Open. On monthly time frame, I kept talking some time back about how price was going to take out this highs. It has come, taken out buy side liquidity, came down. Donald Trump talked about tariffs. Price came down sharply, came to this area. But I noticed that the last month's candle still closed above, so we still assume the body of the candle closed above, so we still assume we're in bullish environment for now, and price has recovered since Donald Trump's tariff war. So, but anything can happen. We could come down, we could still go up. So let's switch to the weekly quickly. Oh, sorry. 1 week. I have 4 minutes. I want to see before the US Open. So on the weekly, we have a bearish order block, but it came back into a fair value gap. Is retesting this area. So if it cannot go above, it will come down. It will come down at least to this area. Then we'll know whether we'll continue coming down. So that is where we are. Right now, we don't know what's going to happen based on what the weekly time frame is telling us. But we still have equal highs, even though this high happened, took out just a bit. Yeah, but they're still kind of equal highs. So price may be attracted to go higher and price could drop. So we are almost like in no man's land at the moment. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, like I said, confusing signals. We have a bullish order block. We had a double top pattern, and this is the perfect double top pattern. The kind of thing we want to see to it shows that price will go to the downside. Price has come back to retest, and I'm looking at this mitigation block in this area that sent price upward. No, let me see. What's the last mitigation block? This is the last mitigation block actually. So I'm watching. If price cannot, this red one, if price cannot go above this mitigation block, it could drop. And if it drops, then the perfect double top will happen. Then we'll come down most probably to this area. So that's what we are looking at the moment. Or we could also react in this demand area, this area as well. And we have a kind of strong support and resistance there as well. So if we look at let's switch to the 4 hour quickly. On the 4 hour, we have a very rough area here. We have a very rough area. Price is undecided. So this may be a difficult pair to trade. On the 1 hour, let's see what's happening. On the 1 hour, price took out this buy side liquidity, and now it's retracing. But we had price breaking breaking these wicks in this area. So it's difficult. It's really difficult to say. As you can see, higher, lower, high, lower, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high. Price has been in structure, then price dropped. So in line with the daily. So now we want to see, maybe this could just be a retracement, like I said. Price could come down and price could also go up. But from this area on the weekly, price is reacting strongly. Let's see what's going on. If I do this, we have like a very strong, we have, yeah, well, yeah, we have a kind of resistance area, but it's quite rough. Let me see it on the 4 hour. Yeah. Okay, so it's difficult to tell where price will go. We have 1 more minute to the equities open. It's time. It's actually time. So I'll do this. Sorry, my screen has gone dark. I need to plug my. Let's see. You see, price is tanking seriously now. Right, price. You see this because the US open has happened. So I'll be watching this area closely. Price has gone into a fair value gap. It could react here. I don't know whether price will continue down. Let me see. I'll remove this then. I'll be watching this on the 1 hour. So the momentum, US traders have entered the market. It's 9:30 a.m. in the US right now. And that's why you're seeing this momentum. So for scalpers, many scalpers would have put a very large, let me see, they would have put a very large, so that just the small movement, many scalpers are out of the market. They would have put a very large entry here, waiting for price to hit this other block, bounce off a little, and they're out. Many people have made thousands, thousands, even millions, just doing this only, and they're out right now. I'm telling you, you can see price is coming down again. Price is coming down again. So price is just revolving. It could slash down. Well, that initial movement, some scalpers have made money, but we are not trading that way. I do it if I want to scalp. I need to see what is happening. Ironically, I saw this trade in the morning. I actually entered, but I had to go out because I entered somewhere here to bring price downwards here, but I had to stop it because I could not monitor the trade. So I came out of the trade. So US 30, let me see my moving averages, even though I don't depend on them. Yeah, no. So you see what I said, price could later come down and slash through. You see what's going on? I told you of how scalpers positioned there, took profit. If you didn't take profit, if you just thought it will continue going up, you'll be in big trouble now. This will finish you. So price is melting, seriously. Now in hindsight, I felt I should have held that position. Yeah, so I can't do anything. I only have to, let me see what's happening on the 4 hour. Okay. This is a difficult one today. Please pardon my okay, I had already signaled before that we might have a decrease in price to this area, either to here or to here, but it's conditional. That's based on the weekly time frame. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. So Sorry about this. Yeah, like I said, price has come. It's testing this other block, bearish other block, which we have. So if you look at it as well on the weekly, we have a kind of double top. Yeah, and we have a break of demand. Let me see if I'd. Yeah, we have a break of demand. So price could most probably come back down here. And maybe that's what my arrows are showing. Yeah. Price could come down, back down this area or down to this area. So let's see again on the daily what's happening. The daily is giving us confusing signals. The daily is giving us a bullish order block, but this is a bit confusing. You don't really want to stay in trades long here. You want to just be nimble. If it was the double top, perfect double top, I won't want to see this kind of, retracement back into this area. I would just want to see maybe a retracement like this, touch this area, and then continue downwards. But it could still come down. You can never tell. It's just that the shape is already, spoiling. If that's the right word. Yeah. So we can't. Price is not really telling me anything, honestly. Price is not really telling me anything. It's not telling me anything much over here. Yeah, price is not really telling me anything much. Yeah, price is not telling me anything much. So we can't do much with that. If you're here, you can let me know you're here. You can type in the chat box just to alert me. So let me do this. So price is reacting off the fib. I know it's not clear, but this is the sweet spot, the 70.5 retracement zone. So price could react downward from here and continue downwards if it's going to continue. Plus we have a support and resistance area. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see this in the morning. If I had seen this, I would have held the trade. Honestly, I didn't even notice that. At least I would have held this trade to this area, if not for anything. So I'll need to see. I want to just a minute. Okay, I see water. I'll take this a bit this way to make and this way. I'll take this away. So This has happened already. What's the entry? I wanted price to come here, but it doesn't matter. Price could actually go down. So I'll take this away as well. Okay, so we should be looking for confirmations. This may be a swing trade actually. On the 4 hours, bearish engulfing. Well, we just started the 4 hours, so we have a long way to go before we can take price downward. Let me see what's happening on the 1 hour. Take this away. So take this away. Okay. So I'm watching closely if we'll see any setup on US 30. So this is the 5 minutes on US 30. We take this like, excuse me, higher high. Let me see the 4 hour first. Oh, the 4 hour has not made a higher low. So if this is a higher high, no, I think this is not the best way to approach this. There are two opposing views. One says go down, which seems to be stronger, but the other says go up. So we've had rejections several times in this area. Rejection again, rejection, rejection in this zone. So it's possible price may tank. It's very possible. So we have a kind of higher low here and a higher high here, a higher low, a higher high. So for price to really want to come down, we want to see price break this, and maybe do a retest and then come down. So we may not, I think I should note it, we may not want to trade it now. This move was, the setup happened in the morning. Let me see if I use my pivot points. What does it look like? Higher low, higher high, and the higher low. Let me see my feed points. So price only retraced to the 38%. We only had 38%, 0.2% retracement. Okay, so price could continue higher and it may decide to come down this area. All right, I'll go to my 15-minute time frame to see what's going on. You see the 30. I think this was a 30-minute time frame which I saw in the morning, but like I said, I didn't hold it. I entered here exactly at this place, expecting price to come exactly here. That would have been my earliest, take profit. So price has done that in the afternoon. So there is nothing I can do now. That's just the truth of the matter. There is practically nothing I can do now. There is nothing I can do now. So I might not be staying very long today because the objective for EuroUsd has practically hit. Let's go back to EuroUsd. I've taken profit on that. I took a small loss in the morning. So today, overall, I'm profitable. So this is our EuroUSD. We entered late, like I said, but went for a 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Let's see if we actually hit it. I'm readjusting it here. We got, I'll make it bigger. We got exactly, yes. You can see we hit the 1:2 risk to reward ratio. We actually hit it. So that's not a bad trade at all. That's not a bad trade. Let me see from the 5 minutes again. So price may still go and hit this place. It's very possible. But for us, we're out. We're out of the market. So I think I'll call it a day because my primary objective in scalping has been hit. So I'll call it a day. I want to see if I can share my let me see if I can I stopped sharing my chat. I want to see if I can share the funding challenge I'm doing. Let's see if we can share that. Let's see if we can share that. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so these were my trades today. I took a sell on EuroUSD in the morning. I later realized the setup. This was on the 1 minute time frame. I realized the setup was not good. You know, so I came out with a small loss of about $33. This is a $15,000 challenge. So I'm currently down a bit. And then I also took, this was the US 30 trade, the one that went perfectly. If I'd known, I should have held it. But because I couldn't monitor the trade, because I'm a little bit down on the challenge, I decided to, and I was leaving the screen at that time, I decided to close it for just $0.85 cents. Is that cents? Or cents, right? Or pence? I don't know. Yeah. So this is the euro trade. I entered late. If I'd entered early, this, oh my God, I should have pyramided this trade to hell, man. Yeah. So today I'm just up $35 at the end of the day. You can see this is the EuroUSD trade. Why is this not moving? Yeah, this EuroUSD trade, you can see it's going back up. Like I said, I told you that that trade will most probably continue higher. So it's going back up, but I don't want to be greedy. I just want to take small wins till I'm comfortable. Then once I get back into profitability, I can take more risk. Yeah, so for today, I'm up $35, no problem. We'll just take it slow and steady. So that is it. So I'll see you next Wednesday. We'll be trading every Wednesdays going forward, just once a week. Yeah, so see you soon. Thank you. Bye.